Hello from the bridge of the Here's to Us. Welcome to What Yacht To Do, an episode here where we are going from Kingston up to New Baltimore, New York. We're going to stay at a place called Donovan's Shady Harbor. Well, today's route we're going to go 41 miles and we're going to be going up the Hudson River. And unfortunately, the time that we're leaving, the later that we leave, the better it is. This morning there was a pretty good current going out at about 6 o'clock. It's dying down a little bit as it goes to slack tide. It's kind of funny is that, we're some 80 miles up here and we're still dealing with tides on the Hudson River. So I find that fascinating, but the water's fresh. Got a little bit of wash down on the boat, a little bit more. This morning was a beautiful, cool morning. You can pan out here, Rev, and kind of see some folks feeding the ducks, the resident ducks here, which are all over the place. But just a beautiful little town, historic town. And we did eat last night at a great place, highly recommended. It's called Old Savannah, and had ribs and chicken, and we have enough for another dinner at least, I would think, maybe a lunch and a dinner that we took home with us, but some really good New York cheesecake there as well. Along the way, there's plenty of historic things to look at here. There is actually a wooden boat school. They still build wooden boats, and that's very much an art. Not open, would love to be able to go in there and see it. Another place is the Hudson Maritime Museum, and very interesting. I did take a tour of it online a little bit, but learned something from a plaque that was out here that one of the largest steamboats that was ever built, I think it was built in 1861, or they operated it from 1861 all the way through 1918. It carried 1,500 to 1,800 passengers. Its name was the Mary Powell, and dubbed the Queen of the Hudson. And it would operate from May through September, going back and forth to New York City, doing, I think, 6 or 7 stops along the way to pick up people. It would operate in the morning, leave at 5:30 in the morning, and then it would arrive at 10:45 in New York City somewhere. Then they would turn around and start at 3:30 in the afternoon and get back here, I think it was 8:30 at night. So the crew operated that. It was in the same family, which is really neat, for 57 years, and a perfect record, no accidents. And I just found that just simply amazing, how much pride they had in that particular boat. So a very big boat, and if you're interested in steamboats like that, you can just Google the Hudson River Maritime Museum and learn a little bit more about that. Another plaque that was out there was one to the Seabees, and the Seabees were the ones who built a lot of the stuff that they needed for the war efforts, and I found the slogan for the Seabees very interesting. It says, "The difficult we do at once, the impossible takes us a little longer." So that is their motto, and I just found that really interesting as well. But one of the things that we get a lot of questions about is our headsets. And we have had these headsets for now, I guess, a year and a half. They are in really good shape. They are called the Ultralight HDs, and if you want to know a little bit more about the headsets, it's a question we get all the time, is go to our resources page that Rev has set up on whatyachttodo.com. So I think we're about ready to go. The route's in there. We've checked the route. We've done a tour of the engine room down there. Everything looks like it's in good shape, and easy getting out of here. No wind. So I guess the next thing, Rev and I will go outside and discuss our line plan and getting on our way to Donovan's Shady Harbor.